Welcome, guys. We have a different type of video today. Today we're gonna analyze a strategy that got my attention, and I've seen this player doing this strategy over and over with a considerable amount of success. So basically, what you're gonna do is to let's analyze the build order. You start with 5 villagers, build your food, build your house, build your gold main. That's pretty standard stuff. The important thing is you don't build a mosque here, right? So you don't build a mosque. We're gonna speed up a little bit. You got seven villagers on food, 2 on gold. TC rallying on foot. From this point on, all the TC is gonna all you need to do is to rally your TC into foot. Okay, soon you will be able to age up. Now remember, this is Hill and Dale, so he also have the deer next to you. You will be able to adapt this build order to your to your map. So what else he has? He rallies the town center on gold, and this is very important. You build the Dome of Fate with 1 villager. Remember, you want to go for a Dome of Fate, you don't want to go for Tower of Victory, because this build order is focused on mass elephants. We're gonna go for that. You can get your upgrades slow but steady. Remember, as the daily you have free upgrades. We're not gonna focus on what the opponent is doing right now, because we're just focusing on the build order. At this point, just rally your TC into gold. Let's see until how many villagers you need here. Like 6 villagers. Let's keep here. Build a house whenever you can. And then with 6 on gold, then you're gonna rally on foot. And remember, here you're gonna have the deer close to your base, so that's also an advantage. In other maps, you may have the deer a little bit far from your base. So keep in mind, we're 5 minutes into the game, and our daily player have not aged up yet. So you just keep a balance between food and gold. Looks like our daily player has too much gold, but in our case, it won't matter that much, because we're going to use the gold later to age up. The important thing is you to get to Castle Age so that you can get some defenses for yourself to go for Imperial. Because if you go Imperial just like this, it's not going to work quite well. Then I'm going to go for 15 on food, 7 on gold. At this point, you're gonna rally on wood, because you're gonna start building your blacksmith and some production buildings you may need to survive the Imperial rush. Because if you go Imperial, you're gonna die. Like against a good player, like face a very good player, so she already spot out he's naked, so she's gonna go for a push here. There you go. Compound of the defender. Very close to your base, all your landmarks close to your base. It's like he's gonna put the next landmark here. Got 12 villagers aging up. 3 on foot. Remember, they gather faster foot, and you have wheelbarrow. So 3 should be enough. Remember, you need wood at this point, because you may die if you just rush Imperial. So you need some units. So let's speed up. I'm not gonna focus so much on the what's going on in the game. You got Faye harassing here. At this point, you're also trying to get the relics for you. I mean, don't focus on the sacred sites. This build, don't focus on sacred sites. They just want to grab the relics. You want to have that nice passive gold income coming. You got 1 coming to your base, another one we're pretty sure this one is already here on the base. Oh, there is some annoyance here. That's why you need to adapt. Have some sheep into your base. See, TC rallying on wood. Remember, we're focusing a lot on wood now because we want to defend ourselves. We want to survive the push that we're getting, the consequences of going a strategy like this is that you're very vulnerable. So you're gonna build a stable. Gotta get some knights from here. Remember, you have the gold, so you can get some knights. Okay. Then you got some man at arms coming. Remember, all this time you're getting your upgrades as you're doing this. So because the gold you're gonna use will be mostly to defend yourself with man at arms. Remember, your opponent doesn't have man at arms, so man at arms do quite good against Trugenus and Spearman. So having a bunch of those should be able to deal with this situation here. Remember, more on wood. You wanna blacksmith too. Eventually he will build it. There you go, blacksmith here. You want to get your upgrades, and very important, first upgrade you're gonna get is military academy. Military academy will increase the production speed of your military units, and this will also affect the H4 landmark. So you gotta make sure you have it before you age up. That's really important. Don't focus on iron under mesh. You gotta focus on Imperial. You gotta, if you wanna win this, you gotta go to Imperial here. So we see more man at arms, some battle here. At this point, you need to get food from sources that whatever source you have, and as soon as you get the gold, go start mining gold. Remember, you get the upgrades for free, so you're also gonna be gathering faster gold. You just need to deal with this push. Remember, you have knights and your opponent doesn't, and you also have man at arms. So knights should be able to deal with the rams, and then these units, even though they are not upgraded, with some scholars you can heal them up. I know, with the man at arms, you should be able to scare this army. There you go. More units coming for Faye, actually. So man at arms actually doing a very good job here. I decide to come back. Let's focus on the build order. Gonna gather food. You need a lot of food, and you need a lot of gold. So most likely the TC will gather, first some food. Looks like the food is finished. Also, you need to start building your siege workshops, because this is part of the strategy. If you have them already, like if you already have the wood, start building those, because you're gonna need them in the future. You're gonna build up to 3, I think. 2 for the upgrades and 1 for producing a Magonel that will help you against the infantry in case you need it. Nice micro with your scholars. You can just heal up your units. So far, no one's gathering gold here, so you're in a very tough situation. At this point, you should have H up already if you didn't get this push. Remember, Faye is a very good player, so this strategy also works against good players. I forgot to mention, you also need to go to stone to get your keep. It's very important you get your keep, and I think he forgot this upgrade here, village fortresses. I've seen this player before, and he has this upgrade before at the same time he builds the keep. So it's a very tough situation. I don't expect him to follow the build order like super clean, just because you need to deal with this annoyance here. And likely for him, Faye decided to go for a castle. herself and, you know, go for a pushing castle. So there you go. You are 200 gold away. Remember that relics are helping you. You have three relics at home, so should be very good to go. Meanwhile, China is also aging up. Should be able to go to Imperial very soon. At this point, have a lot of villagers on wood. Like, the exact number is not really needed here because the basic strategy is you need wood to produce siege workshops and siege. And the upgrades you get for free. I think he forgot to build this one. Yeah, I think he forgot. You should upgrade. You should get your upgrades as soon as you have the building, just so that you can keep the upgrades rolling. So when you get the siege, it's already there. You know, just macro going for Imperial. And going for 27 villagers, Palace of the Sultan. Remember, you need to age up fast, otherwise opponent is gonna kill you. So you go for the Palace of Sultan. So if you don't know what this does, basically creates tower elephants every, like, you're having like 1 minute here. That's very fast because you have all your scholars here. And remember, you already researched the production speed upgrade. Okay, so at this point, you don't need much food because all your army is gonna be composed of tower elephants and siege. So you're free to go. You can see just stay 4 on food, and that's all you need. You don't need more. And you may want to put more on gold. You see, we have a lot of wood here, a lot of wood. Having those nice upgrades for free, it's really nice to have them every time. See, second siege workshop. Let's see how many he has. 2 siege workshops. So one is building the upgrades, the other one will build the units. Now, Fate made a mistake here and she decided to wall his opponent instead of going for the kill. But to be honest, she don't really have the army for go for the kill now. I mean, that's what the decision she makes. It's easy for me to say that I'm just watching the game. At that point, you can think of many possibilities, and then you just decide on one. Very important, with the wood you have, you're gonna build 2 universities, 1 siege workshop, and I believe there will be another siege workshop soon. And you're gonna start building your siege. You see the first tower elephant is out. More tower elephants will come soon. If you have this amount of arms, it's because your opponent tried to kill you. Just try to use them to wall yourself to give you some time. Let's speed up a little bit. See, it's more tower elephants and more siege. Now you have the Great Wall House. Great Wall Gatehouse. See, second tower elephant. Magonel also building here for you. And at this point, you're gonna rally all your siege and units here together. You're also gonna start building battering rams. That's why we need a lot of wood. See, 45 on wood. At this point, we don't need food because the only unit that needs food is free for us. The upgrades are also free, and you're gonna use the gold for having siege. So you're gonna be bombards. Gonna be depending on how many. You know what's your opponent's doing. You're gonna go for more or less bombards, but I've seen like 2 bombards or 3 should do the job. So have 9 battering rams. See, Sacred Victory is approaching. Look at a nice screenshot here. Beautiful. Okay. So that's basically the build order. So let's see what happens next. Now she will go for a push, but you have your Magonels to deal with the infantry. Remember, the tower elephants cannot really take everything by themselves. I also got the scholars. You need to bring the scholars to heal the elephants. You don't want to lose them. They're very precious. And then you're going for a push here. And this strategy is all in. Like all the battering rams pushing. scholars healing the elephants, and because you have so much wood, basically you're just building more siege. You gotta be careful with the Great Wall Gatehouse. It's very very strong. So with that, the path is open. So basically, now you can add more food as you like. Like the idea is just to have mass rams and elephants. Mass rams. That's all you need. And you also bring all the villagers here. Like all the villagers also go fight. The idea for the villagers is to gather stone to build keeps in your opponent's face. I mean, I know because I saw this guy before and I thought it was really interesting. And basically, you go for the kill here. You see there is a sacred site victory approaching. It doesn't matter really. The only thing that matters is you go for the kill here. You see, and as you do this, more elephants will also go for your reinforcements. So you got 13 rams, 6 mangonels, 3 bombards, and tower elephants, and scholars that kill the elephants. Actually, a very legit strategy, very risky, but if you manage to pull it off, I think it works quite well. And you can see here the elephants just destroying everything, you know. No, I didn't cast this game. Actually, the reason I do this is because I cast this game, but this game got bugged. So in a while, the game will crash. Yeah, there you go. The game just crashed, and yeah, that's why I couldn't finish the whole match. But there you go, showing off my super nice gold badge there. That's the strategy. Hopefully, you guys can try it out. I think it's very fun, especially if you like elephants. You can just build the elephants for free using that landmark, and it's a very risky, it's a high risk strategy, but also if it works quite well. I've seen this player using it quite a few times, so I wanted to share that with you. Maybe you are interested in doing that. So let's. That's it. That's